back, sports gamers. It's The Natural. I'm here to bring you our hands-on impressions of PES 2017. Now, PES has a lot to live up to after last year's iteration revitalized the series, but Konami isn't resting on its laurels. A number of new features have been announced for 2017, some of them cosmetics like the revamped UI in Master League and My Club, and some of them gameplay. One thing we noticed right away was the new Real Touch edition. Global product and brand manager Adam Boddy describes Real Touch as slowing the game down to a more real-life speed. In practice, this means that players actually have a first touch when they corral the ball via tapping or picking up a teammate's pass. We noticed that Real Touch added a physicality and weight to the game. Players actually felt like they were pausing or catching the ball in stride based on their first touches. And it does slow the game down in the sense that it gives the users opportunity to take a half second to consider their next move. The new game plan allows players to set how conservatively or aggressively the offense or defense plays. You can set the defensive line as far back at the top of the box or nearly to the half line. We like seeing players actually play aggressively on offense and push into the opponent's half every time they had the ball. On defense, the aggressive defense didn't feel as noticeable, but when we switched to more of a turtling defense in the final 45, the lockdown was obvious and immediately. In the game, you can set total team controls to the D-pad or change how your team is playing overall. If you want the ability to quickly switch between aggressive offense to a more conservative playstyle, it's easy just tapping whatever directional button you set before the game. One of the new bits that Konami is pushing is the adaptive AI. The computer is supposed to respond how the player actually controls their team. For example, if you're playing with Barca and the AI notices that you keep pushing the ball to Messi, the defense is supposed to start collapsing on Messi. With Germany, we played with the tight passing game while filling out the Real Touch, and did notice that as the game went on, the AI started to play a little bit closer to German players and played a much tighter man-to-man defense. This allowed us to open it up a little bit more and let our speedier wingers bomb down the pitch. Still, we'll have to spend more time with the game to see how adaptive the computer truly is. Some of the other features outside the gameplay we liked focused on My Club. We didn't get a chance to dive into this during our hands-on time, but it sounds like Konami is adding a lot of little changes to improve the game. First, the team is adding an auction house to help players actually give players they want instead of waiting to see what the game assigns them. Another one of the interesting features that we're curious to see in action is the inclusion of the data tracking. PES 2017 is supposed to track performance data on both upcoming opponents and the player. We were told that the goal is to allow players a rudimentary way to scout out the upcoming opponents. Konami is completely overhauling the UI, the in-game HUD, replay mode, and adding a new lighting system to the game. Currently, PES 2017 is set to release this autumn on all platforms. In the meantime, be sure to stay tuned for more news from your favorite sports games here at Sports Gamers Online. This is The Natural, and I'm out.